Okay, I'm gonna make this my part 2 to the Hppd video because I met a fellow tripper, cool guy. Yeah, so, you know, I like to make friends wherever I go, so, I hope I didn't say anything too incriminating about my job there, though, you know, but, anyways, so, Hppd, very much a real thing, many people have had it, I have kind of come to the point where I've embraced my own, because it's kind of just like microdosing all the fucking time, you know? Like a strong microdose all the time. Not like too strong, but like, I don't know, like 20 micrograms of LSD or whatever, but like, yeah, it's just something I've embraced and I've learned to kind of hone into something that is perceptively meritorious for me, you know. And what I mean by that is like I can use this heightened sensibility of my surroundings to see things I otherwise wouldn't, like especially now that I've taken up photography. I really am fascinated by how light refracts through stuff. And I see that a lot better now that I have this sort of photosensitivity. Like at night I can see, like even if I guess the closest to sober I am is stoned. But I'll see like the light of like a car's front headlights, like the beam, like from blocks away, just going like right at me. I'd say if you have it, I would say, you know, take a break from stuff like psychedelics and weed. Try to for as long as you can, because that way you might actually be able to remediate it. But like for me, I've just chosen to embrace it because I do kind of need psychedelics to survive. Like, I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'm actually writing a story called MK Ultra Super Soldier that's based on it, and it's about a guy who during MK Ultra, he's a soldier and he was given kind of the Whitey Bulger treatment and just dosed like you wouldn't believe. He came out with terrible Hppd, but also the ability to like move matter with his mind, move things on a like subatomic level. And interestingly enough, like the antagonists are for the most part like either fake gurus or incarnations of himself, like the shadow or whatever. I based that kind of on my own Hppd, but yeah, anyway, so like if there's anything you need to take away from this, I'd say if you're young, wait on stuff like LSD or DMT. If you're absolutely certain that you have to do psychedelic when you're young, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm glad I spent my teenage years, you know, doing psychedelics instead of playing video games 24/7. Like, I'm glad as hell that was the route I chose. Wouldn't change it, even though, you know, I ended up in some dark places, but I wouldn't impute that to psychedelics. I impute that to bad decisions made along the way. And also, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger kind of thing, right?
There is a bus service running to Columbia and Scott Road. Once again, there is currently no service between Scott Road and Columbia Station. Trains are currently running between St. Louis and Scott Road and Waterfront and Production Road. There is a bus service running between Columbia and Scott Road. Service on the Legend line is currently unaffected at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience.
And also, like, if you are going to do something like LSD when your brain's fully formed, take care of yourself. Drink lots of water, you know, vitamins at the end of the night, good food throughout. Some people don't like to eat on the trip. I love it. I used to hate eating. It used to creep me out, like the textures and shit. But I learned to love it. Also, I forgot to mention, another thing people don't really give much credit for, I think this was huge in giving me Hppd, ketamine. I think ketamine is probably just as bad, if not worse than acid. because it's like literally like cutting off the signal between your brain and the rest of your body, just while keeping your respiratory system intact. So be careful with that if you're young as well, like yeah, no, that's about it. I'm gonna leave it there. If you want me to expound on anything else related to that, let me know.